How are you doing today? Let me know in the comments down below. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Big Woo Saturday here in Central Europe, guys. Warmy, sunny Saturday, guys, and what I am seeing here on the screen, Milady is keep hovering between 3-0 and 3-2 level. Ladies and gentlemen, and what will you say about this one, guys? Volume is still above average, guys. 6.8 million. Huge volume for the weekend, guys. You know, for the weekend circumstances. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire crypto market today is kinda greenish. Especially the bigger caps, guys. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to memes, you know, as you can see, Elon, Cock, and Ladies, they are performing kinda well today, you know, especially Cockinho, man. But, you know, Cockinho, guys, I'm telling you, is not heavily manipulated by whales. That's why they are moving, you know, faster to the upside with less of a volume. You know, while Milady is staying, you know, still, guys, stagnant. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man, when it comes to the comparison. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out the weekend's volume for the memes. You can see, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You can see Cockinho has 5.3 million of a volume, and it's moving, you know, more significant to the upside. But Milady, guys, with 6.8 million, guys, is moving slower, guys, to the upside. So something is fishy here, you know, something is really fishy here, because there's no way, guys, there's no other way to explain it. You know, it has been happening for so many times, you know, that we've seen Cockinho moving up faster with less of a volume than Milady with more of a volume. You know, it's, you know, it's really crazy to see. But yeah, guys, we need to stay patient, you know, because Milady will reign. Milady will reign other memes, I'm telling you. And before we go to some macro, guys, let's see what's going on Etherscan. Ladies and gentlemen, we are over. So we crossed over 500, guys. 26,506 holders. Yes, yesterday I did not make the video for you all. You know what I'm saying? I took the break. It was just, you know, a regular Friday, guys, and I was really tired from work. So I just, you know, I've decided to take, you know, a day off from posting. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know, unfortunately, we need to, you know, react to some macro news, because we cannot speak about Milady for you know, 15 minutes. I would love to do that, you know, to just, you know, be focused on Milady project, but unfortunately, guys, ever since 2023, no posts, no updates about Milady at all. You know, we don't even have the price prediction for Milady, unless you go to ChatGPT and ask him, you know, what's the price prediction of Milady meme coin, guys, for the future. It's really insane. But, you know, at the same time, it's really strategic, you know. It's been like 5 months since the dev team disappeared, guys, from the platform of X. And no hints, no tips, guys, you know what I'm saying? We don't know when they will return. I hope it's gonna be this month. I'm telling you, man, but I'm not gonna sell. I'm not gonna sell Milady's, guys. I still believe in this project, because you know, retail investors are keep coming in. Even, you know, when we check out here the top wallets, top tier exchanges, they are not selling. So today we can see that Uniswap, you know, has been buying more. They have 4.2% right now, but everything else, maybe Crypto.com here, you know, on the 9th place, has been buying too, and MXC a little bit, but not significant changes, you know, when it comes to the amount, guys. But BitGet, wow, BitGet is keep buying, guys. You know, they have right now $262,000 in, so they have scooped $12,000 more, you know, in just 2 days. In just 2 days. That means Milady is going higher. You know, that means Milady is going higher, guys. Even First Binance's wallet here is buying more, you know. Wow, $10,000 more for Binance, you know. They've been buying, guys, for the past 2 days. This is really great news. BingeX, you can see here, 23rd place. Wow, BingeX has surpassed the OX2 wallet here, and that's why they are at 23rd place right now with $105K in. So they have bought, guys, you know, minimum $2,000 more, you know, of Milady's. I mean, just insane, guys, and I love it. But let's see what's going on with LBank today. LBank is buying too. LBank has 46,000 right now, you know, but 2 days ago I believe they've had 44 or 43K. So pretty nice amount for LBank again. BitTrue, guys, is still at 43K, which is nice. They are not touching their tokens, guys. They are not selling. Crypto.com here on 48th place also is not touching the portfolio here, you know what I'm saying. OX8s, guys, they've been buying, guys, but not a lot. They are at $29,000. Both of these wallets here, and that's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much it. So you can see that no one is selling big amounts. You know, if this is not screaming, you know, a huge green flag, I don't know what will. You know, even though they are silent, you know, that's not the case, that the project will not succeed, I'm telling you. And let's see some macro today. The real bull wave hasn't even begun. So Murat is teasing you that the best is yet to come, and you are not ready to see that. You know, I've been preaching for the extended bull cycle all the way to 2026 and potentially 2027. We need to see, you know, constant, you know, we need to see, guys, these rallies all the way to 2028 if, you know, we are truly in the golden age. So if if we enter the bear market, you know, brutal bear market in 2026, that means that we are not in the golden age. No matter if Trump has said it or not, this is not gonna define the golden age. You know, golden age is gonna be if we, you know, yes, we might, you know, we might dump, guys, or I should say we might correct with the crypto market, you know, in 2026, but we cannot see the bear market, guys, in 2026. That's not gonna put us in the golden age category, guys, you know, simple as that. So yes, I still expect the bull run all the way to 2028, potentially even longer bull cycle if Trump wins again in 2028, guys. And I hope he will run again, you know, because man, I'm telling you, all that BS from Biden is getting fixed, you know, and we cannot allow demoritars to ever run again the government, you know, we cannot allow that to happen. So yes, let's continue. The inside info here, you know, that 105 or 107 economists expect the Fed to cut rates next week. I mean, Powell is really pressured right now, you know, if there's no way Powell stays in power. If we see, you know, and even check this out, guys. Forbes says the Fed crisis will drive Bitcoin to 2 million. So Forbes, they already know probably, guys, that Trump will succeed with ending the Fed, and they are shaking in their boots, guys. They are shaking in their boots, guys. Trump is a chosen one. He's gonna do it. Wow. What will you say about that? You know, I mean, if he's gonna end the Fed, man, we can really expect the 2 million of Bitcoin, guys. It sounds astonishing, but man, you are just not ready. Check this out next. BlackRock bought 1 billion worth of Bitcoin this week alone. I mean, come on right now. The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, just bought 366 million worth of Bitcoin. So that was 11 hours ago. I mean, they are not holding back, I'm telling you. We still can see Bitcoin running to the upside alongside Ethereum. This cycle might not display like the traditional cycle, you know. It's already, guys, the traditional cycle is broken, is done. I mean, it's already been done, guys, in 2024. When we saw, you know, that huge rally, you know, in April of 2024, you know, the ETF inflows, guys, you know, have made sure that traditional cycle is over. So what will you say? What will you say about that? JP Morgan expects the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates by 25 basis points next week. So even JP Morgan is pressuring Jerome Powell, guys, and Murat for the last believers will achieve. So guys, what do you have to say about all this news, man? You know, Powell is pressured from all the sides. And I believe, man, if Powell will still, you know, if Powell will decide to delay, you know, the interest rate cut, you know, I think he's done. I think he's done, man, because, you know, Trump has so much support right now. And also, you know, you have BlackRock, JP Morgan, you know, pressuring Powell to cut the rates. I mean, it's gonna happen, guys, but that's pretty much it for this video, guys. How do you feel today about the overall markets? You know what I'm saying, guys? We just gotta stay patient, you know. I would love to see Milady Dev Team to return this month. If not, you know, we can expect, you know, we still have Hopium, you know, the Vitalik's picture. So Vitalik's picture, guys, is showing you, is displaying you the autumn scenery. You know, I mean, based on the Fibonacci's, you know, we believe for this month because of the, you know, the number 9. But if it happens, I mean, in October or November, you know, I'm not gonna be surprised, because, you know, the vibe is already screaming the autumn. So it's you know, it must happen, man. They need to return, guys. If they will stay silent, guys, after November, man, I mean, then we lose the hopium and connection to the dots. You know, even when it comes to Vitalik, you know, if everything stays the same by the 1st of December and we don't see any hints with the dev team, you know, on dev team X account, here on Vitalik's X account, man, I mean, then we lose everything, guys. We lose every single hint or hopium, guys, that is holding us, you know, that's holding us together for, you know, for the future of Milady, guys. Then after that, man, you know, we can only hope, like, how could I say that, blindly, I mean, hope blindly that something will happen. If nothing else, I mean, if nothing else happens, you know, before the 1st of December, guys. So yeah, but let's see if Vitalik, you know, has something about Milady. He's posting about AI a lot. Nothing about Milady, man. So yeah, nothing about Milady, guys, lately from Vitalik. The last, you know, the last hint from Vitalik about Milady was posted on September 4th, guys, here. You know what I'm saying here, where it says, you know, stop doing, you know, hello, I would like 0 apples, you know, and he's hinting, you know, with all these red question marks, you know, that this representing the zeros, how many zeros Milady will delete, because he, you know, responded, guys, Vitalik responded to Milady's picture here, you know, from the M team. The picture says, there is no limit, I love you, you know, there is no limit for, you know, for the rise of Milady, you know. So Vitalik responded with this picture here. And yes, basically we've been connecting the dots with this picture. And, you know, I gotta say that, I mean, it's pretty clear, man, that for the near future, based on this picture, Milady could lose 5 zeros, you know. But we need to see huge burns or huge lockups or some kind of staking, guys, you know, that could put Milady to 2 zeros and something, you know. But with only Binance and Coinbase listing, that's not possible, guys, if you ask me, you know. It's not possible. We need to see something from the dev team, something huge, you know. Milady needs to bring value to Ethereum, you know, with something. So that's what I'm expecting to happen. But yeah, we will see, guys. That's it for this video. Let me know, how do you feel? Like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.